I need to get this kitchen cleaned up because we have company coming over in an hour. So just hang out and chat with me and let's get this knocked out before our company gets here. All right, so this is what we're working with. It's not too bad, but I know, don't come for me. It's been a long couple of days and I've been so fatigued, but we're gonna get this knocked out now. I hate washing dishes, if you guys didn't know. I talk about it a lot because I absolutely hate it, but a necessary evil, if you will. Baker is currently down for his nap, which is perfect timing because if that boy does not nap, he is a menace to society and I want him to be fully rested. I have a hard time filming my cleaning videos because I always feel like, one, I hate doing voiceovers, and two, if I am talking to the camera, I feel like I run out of things to talk about. Lately, my life has been pretty mundane, if you will. However, I am grateful for that. When it's not mundane, it's hardly ever fun. I will take mundane over anything crazy happening. I will say that. One of the things I hate about doing dishes is when Brandon leaves his Tupperware in his truck and then brings it inside and then it smells disgusting. I feel like if he leaves it in his truck and then washes it right after he brings it inside, especially in the winter, it's not that bad because the cold kind of like neutralizes the smell. Then when he brings it room temperature and doesn't wash it and then I open the Tupperware, ugh, it smells disgusting. Like that. It smells like feet and it's gonna make me throw up. And this is why we don't ever have matching Tupperware or all my Tupperware goes missing, because especially the plastic ones, if they smell like this, I just throw them away because I'm not gonna spend time scrubbing to get the smell out when typically it doesn't come out anyway. It's going thrown away. This is why I moved to of course, my light died. This is why I moved to buying primarily glass Tupperware because it doesn't retain that smell like plastic does. So we won't be doing plastic Tupperware again. And if we do, he's not allowed to take it. That's just it. I like these Rubbermaid Tupperware. I like these Rubbermaid Tupperwares. They're the airtight ones. I feel like they do keep my food longer than other Tupperwares. They hardly ever like smell or stain, so that's why I like them so much. These ones are plastic, but I make an effort to keep these ones really, really clean because I really like them, which means Brandon is not allowed to take them in his work truck. Brandon is relegated to glass Tupperware only. Like I mentioned before, y'all, I've been really fatigued, and it's because we all got sick again a couple weeks ago, and for some reason, this time around, it kicked my ass harder than the last time. But I feel like it was worse for Baker this time around too, and Houston and Brandon got sick this time around, so whatever it was that we caught was just not it. But it took me out of commission for a while. Thankfully, Brandon was off, and he seemed to be feeling better than I was feeling, so he took care of a lot, but it gets overwhelming. I'm making progress, but I'm really freaking tired and my back hurts. But I'm gonna keep on pushing. And if you're wondering, where is Brandon? He's working, so that's why I'm doing this by myself. Last year, Brandon and I almost completely moved away from using plastic anything. We've been using stainless steel plates for the kids, glass cups. We've been using like ceramic dishes for the most part. Our cooking utensils are made out of wood. We just moved over to a stainless steel cutting board. Actually, the kids' lunch boxes are plastic still, but those bitches were like $50 each, so we're gonna get as much use out of them as humanly possible. The next thing I want to move to is using stainless steel cookware. However, that shit's expensive, and what a privilege it is to be able to use things that are good for you and not have to worry about PFAs and all these other things that are contaminating our food and our water. You see all these influencers doing it, and it must be nice that you can afford it, but that shit's expensive. And who am I to say what's good for you, what's bad for you? At the end of the day, it's all just my opinion.
I said, I don't think that he's good for you.
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
Again, we can't do these things without acknowledging the privilege it is to be able to have those things and to have those things easily accessible to us. So with all of that in mind, I will be transparent and say that the reason that we're even able to do half the stuff that we do may or may not correlate with the fact that I have a lot of debt. So just remember that when you are thinking about, oh, why does this person have that? Or why can they do these things and I can't? Or it seems like I can't get ahead. A lot of times the people that you know and the people you're watching are putting themselves in extreme debt in order to live the lifestyle that they live. I figured out that game really quickly, and it was like, oh, if I want to appear a certain way, I know how I can get the funds to do it. I can just take out credit card or loans or whatever, but then you dig yourself into a hole, and at the ripe age of 31, I am finally learning that that is not how things should be, and that's not what you should do. Some people don't ever learn, but I'm trying to get myself out of that hole now. I am almost done, and let me tell you, even spending like an hour cleaning is so hard on my back. I need to remember to put my back brace on so I can not feel like absolute shit afterwards, but almost done. All right, y'all, here is the finished look. It is way cleaner than it was before. This is obviously clean. I'm just waiting for it to dry, and once it is, we're gonna stack those up, put them away. But other than that, we are all done. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.